Hello everyone, welcome to my art and cooking channel. I have an oil pastel bird here. I was cleaning up in my studio, sort of, and I'll call it that. I didn't get really far because I saw this box with this bird on it and I was like, oh, I've got to try that one. So that's why I'm always cleaning in my room, because I stop and paint. But hey, that's what the art supplies are there for, right? So I'm in my Strathmore Tone Tan paper art journal. I think this is my 8.5 by 8.5 by 5.5 inch one. So it's great for travel. It's great for so many things. And I thought I would sketch out the bird and block it in with some colored pencils for an underpainting. I don't always do this, but I find sometimes it helps if I'm really trying to figure out, sort of use it as a plot, like a map, kind of plotting out what I'm going to do, as well as it provides more opacity underneath the pastel if I don't want to do a super blend with my finger. Sometimes I end up doing it anyway. Excuse me, coughing. And then I've got my little color palette up there to remind myself of the colors that I'm used. Plus, it helps me later when I do my digital art. I've got these little palettes that I can sort of upload and color coordinate things if I'm making coordinating paper from these. Often I remove the background off my art and use them in surface pattern design, and then sell that for paper and fabric and wallpaper and home decor. So lots of fun. So I'm going to go in here in a little bit with the oil pastels, but you don't need a lot of supplies to paint every day. I mean, it's grab what you have and use it. And it also gives you a chance to sort of, in your art journal, explore supplies, explore colors, palettes, all that sort of thing. So I was kind of filling in just a few colors here. As you can see, I'll add a few more, I think, when I bring my oil pastels in, but pretty much, I mean, it's just blues and greens and a few creamy and yellow curry kind of stuff. Yeah, that's, you don't need a lot of colors to do art. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more content for art and cooking, and that does help my channel out. Thank you so much. So just continuing on, bringing in more colors. I mostly have my Art Echo set to the right there. I've been using that since around February. You can get about 120 colors for around $35 to $40, which I think is a great deal. They're great oil pastel. I also love my Mungyo Gallery set. I actually have two sets of those because I have a smaller set that I got when I first was getting into oil pastels. And I love them so much that I got the large set in the wood box for that. So you get some of the same colors, but you use them up anyway. They have such a great array of colors. Also, Paul Rubens Haya, however you say that, is another great set. And again, these work really well in conjunction with colored pencils, with charcoal pencil, with watercolor. I would do that underneath, obviously, or it won't stay. But watercolor underneath, or you could use like your Lyra watercolor or a Caran d'Ache and use those underneath and activate those. Inktense pencils would be another great one. I love my Inktense pencils. I love too many art supplies, I think. I only have two hands. Yeah, enjoy them, use them up. I know sometimes we are like, oh, I've got to keep this forever, but no, because you're not going to live on Earth anyways forever. And so you might as well use your art supplies, right? Yes, pass on the art to your family rather than the art supplies. And I'm preaching to the choir here because I need to, yeah. Anyway, oh my, it's such a work in progress, but yeah, we all are, aren't we? Yeah, I guess I'm going to put some music on for you and then let you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much.